ダイヤクロン。
カーロボット隊は移動基地バトルコンボイを完成させた。大型トレーラーはフリーゾンエネルギーの補給。
Hey everyone, today's review, or actually less of a review and more of an unboxing. It's not an unboxing, I've already unboxed it as you can see, but more of a look at the KO version of the Diaclone DA65 Battle Convoy VMAX. Now, full transparency, I have not handled the real version of this figure, or this set, but I do have many other Diaclone figures like Battle Buffalo, Dire Battles, a few Versalters, and the Great Robot Base. So I have a good feel of what they should feel like, if that makes sense. Now, I had a good chat with my friend Axsmith from the TFW podcast. Now, he has the real version of the VMAX. Now, from what we can tell in our conversation, they seem fairly comparable. I think one of the issues rises where this figure, and we'll get more into this, is very accurate and it's got good tolerance for itself, but when interacting with the real version of, say, the upgrade kit for it, it can be a little bit hit and miss on the tolerances. And you're probably talking thousandths of an inch, like not much, just enough to cause slight stress or quite looseness. So anyway, let's get on to some more details. Battle Convoy feels great in hand, ignoring the fluff on his feet, but he's got some lovely slabs of die cast there. Feel great, keep the figure really planted. Other than that, the only real issue is the head. It must be the ball joint's got like a little bit of a burr on it, or a little bit of a sort of weird shape to it. But he always either wants to look right, or if you put the head straight, it kind of moves itself up to the back. It's a little odd. You can swap your heads. It comes with this original one, which is more of an Optimus Prime, less paint, etc. But I prefer the head with the red next to the head crest. Just popping the head off, you can see the ball joint here. There's no obvious damage or malformation to it, but again, it does cause the head to move a little bit funny. It could just be my copy, I'm not sure. Now, a good example of the tolerances, at least within the figure itself, can't compare it to others, but the guns fit in the hands really tightly. And this is the same with pegs and bits and pieces that interconnect in the set across the board. Everything within the set works fantastically for the most part. Now, having a quick look at some articulation before we move on. Head again is on a ball joint, so it rotates, little up and down wiggle. Cannons will move up and down. They can unpeg and interconnect with other things. Universal Soldiers.
Universal Soldier.
Look, I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I think now I'm thinking about it too much, and it just comes out. Moving on swiftly. Including a nice clicky outward joint, double jointed elbow and bicep swivel. Wrist rotation with opening hands. 160-degree waist swivel. No ab crunch, unfortunately. It's got little hip skirts here that you can mount the guns on, which you saw before. Universal hips with full movement forward, back and outward. A single jointed but very deep knee bend, forward foot bend, and a very deep ankle tilt. Now, we're not going to look at every feature that this set comes with because this isn't that type of review. I just more want to look at the quality of the KO product. Now, it comes with a magnet sheet which you can stick all over and some stickers, and the instruction book. They're pretty good quality again for a KO. Now, I did have an issue with one of the bullet cores in this set. You can see that black section on the back was misassembled. Now, you will need a screwdriver or a sonic screwdriver, but really you just need a screwdriver with a very thin, long shaft. We're not being rude here, but the screws are small and they're deep inside the bullet core. Now, Battle Convoy comes with 2 pilots. One can fit in each bullet core. The quality on the pilots is fine, nothing really much different to the official release. And the bullet cores themselves work fine. I have tested these on other figures and they fit just fine in this case. Now, moving on to the main trailer, it's great. Quality feels fantastic. Paintwork looks great. All the features seem to be there as far as I can tell. Again, if you didn't tell me this was a knockoff, I probably wouldn't know. Going back to tolerances, as you can see here by the guns, everything fits perfectly in the little holes, and this goes for pretty much all accessories throughout this set. Opening the trailer up is very much the same experience. Everything feels solid and feels good. Once we get it open, you can see everything that it comes with, but it opens up just like you'd expect, nice and solid, some nice little ratchet clicks, ramps fold out. Now, all of these parts came in blister packs. I didn't buy it in the box, I had it shipped just wrapped in bubble wrap, just to save a little bit of money. Again, the accessories feel good, everything pegs in great. The little cranes on these gantries are slightly loose, but that's about the only thing I could find. and I don't know if they were meant to be tight in the original. Now, from watching other reviews and seeing images, I don't think it comes with exactly every part that the original set came with, and some of the plastic seems to be moulded in different colours. That being said, there's definitely enough in this set to enjoy everything, and of course this is Diaclone, so you can just add whatever you want from any other set. Once again, we're not going to go over every feature and every accessory, I just want to show you the overall quality and what you get with this KO. For those who haven't had a chance to handle the real or the KO of this figure, I just want to show you a few size comparisons, just to get an idea how big this is. So you can see him here with the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, they're about the same size. G1 Optimus Prime, and my previous review, MP60 Jinrai. Having a quick look at some of the individual vehicle modes, again we're not going to cover everything, but just want to look at the main ones. The transformation into these modes is fine, again tolerances, everything fits together fine. One thing of note when transforming into this little jet mode, the arms are on sliders that connect into two different sockets. This is fairly common like with Dire Battles and Battle Buffalo. Just be mindful with these, I have heard issues arise. Mine are ever so slightly loose, but they work perfectly fine. Now I have found that when you want to insert this main section into the front of the trailer, we will need a little spudger or pry tool to carefully bend out these little brackets. They're very tight, which I guess is a good thing, but just something of note. The actual unit itself pegs into this little peg, nice and securely, stays in there strong, nothing to worry about. Now I'm not sure on the actual name of this, but the truck mode, when connecting it to the main trailer via this double pinned hitch, I have found that it is rather tight fitting it into the back of the truck. Now I'm not sure if it's a tolerance issue, whether the legs aren't close enough together, or whether the pins need a little bit of a chamfer or chamfering on the ends, or a combination of all of the above, but it was a little bit tight to get this in. Once it was in, secure enough. And you can see here it rolls fine. Mind you, the trailer is gripping a little bit on the felt. A few size comparisons in the full vehicle mode. Here he is with G1 Optimus Prime, which of course is a great comparison. Now with Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Now you can see here with the full trailer, but also the cab size, just to give you a fair scale. And with the MPG07 Shuki. Now wrapping things up, I think this set is awesome value for money. Now I paid about 200 Australian dollar dues for this, that's including shipping, which compared to the current eBay prices of the real thing is phenomenal pricing. Particularly for the quality, I absolutely recommend this figure if you're really into Diaclone. Even if you're not into Diaclone, for this amount of money, this is a perfect entry point for this figure. I really do recommend this. I know I'm gushing a little bit, but what a fantastic set for the money. As this wasn't a full in-depth review, please leave me a comment below and let me know if there's any features or any other modes that you want to see, and I'll see if I can put a short together for you. Thanks everybody for watching, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.